And here we are. We're live. Today is Tuesday, June 28th. I'm so confused on
I know I am too.
day of the week and all the rest of that. We're the Mickey File podcast,
We are.
and we're going to talk about 4th of July at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, if you can't tell by our outfits or by the background or, just,
Because we're going to be
I know. It's so exciting.
Hey, Holly.
Hello, hello.
So, yeah. 4th of July.
I know.
We're leaving Friday for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And
Looks like we might leave a little earlier than originally I planned on, which is good.
Yeah.
Make the most of our week.
exactly.
And then come back sometime on the 4th.
Yeah, we have Bay Lake Tower.
Mm-hmm.
One night. Bay
One
Lake
night.
Tower.
Right.
All the Hollies are
I know. I don't think we know any other holidays.
here.
I think that's it.
Sure.
Huh?
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
But we have two nights at Disney Springs Wyndham Hotel.
Mm-hmm. But it's right next to Disney Springs.
And it counts as being on property for
Yep.
most everything except for, I think. I don't know if we get in.
I don't know. I think we do.
I don't really care.
It's not like we're going to go early.
I'm not going to be there for rope drop, so it doesn't really matter if we get in a half hour earlier than that. I'm just not doing that.
Nope.
So,
Yeah, and then we're coming back sometime on the 4th, basically in time to watch the fireworks here.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Time to get home for the.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, back in 1975, this wasn't really 4th of July, but it kind of was.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of mostly black and white pictures.
Yeah, I know. Which is, well, I mean, yes, it was 75, so I get that.
Yeah, I mean, this is color.
Yeah.
Cameras weren't that good in 1975.
No, but I think this is the only colored one, color photo.
So back then we had a night parade,
We did.
the American Parade.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty impressive.
It really
Except
is.
probably his feet. Her feet, whatever. Yeah, there's more color than you think.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Very 1970s.
Very 1970s.
The Liberty Bell.
So, hello.
Karen, welcome.
Welcome.
Rebecca's here.
Yay, Rebecca.
Rebecca, did you see what we got? 9 p.m. Ogas.
Yes, I didn't even tell anybody that. We got 9 p.m. Whoa. Well, I know, but she wasn't looking. Yeah, I put in a notification and boom, 9 p.m. on a 9 p.m. park close. What up?
This time we won't have to do the rank for the.
Yes, thank God.
So I actually have a couple of pictures from 1975
Mm-hmm.
of the parade, but they're on my we got it 15 minutes later.
Yeah.
They're on my they were taken by my father on a Kodak 110 Instamatic.
So the quality was not very good.
Being 47 years old, they're kind of fading out.
Yeah, just a little.
But I put the best one we had as the picture for the live show.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's not.
So
they were not great.
So yeah, Jen, I love these pictures. I went looking for them. I'm like, these are fantastic.
And these are all actually from the Walt Disney website.
Disney Park. Yes. I think they're really cool pictures.
They are. I don't honestly know what a lot of it is. This is just.
Well, okay. So in the description here, the description here says that the parade ran from June 6, 1975 to September 6, 1976. And it was the park's largest daily procession yet, featuring more than 150 performers and 50 floats, which showcased some of the nation's most historical milestones, like the invention of the Carr, the first airplane flight, and the moon landing.
Yeah, typical Disney style. The bicentennial lasted from for 2 years.
Yes. Yes, it is from Jim Batchelder's first trip, 1776. Yep. And then Mickey, Donald, and Goofy led the parade atop a Spirit of 76 float, a series of 8-foot-tall People of America characters, each representing historical figures such as Christopher Columbus, Betsy Ross, and Benjamin Franklin, followed along on floats that recreated their milestone moment in American history. The finale of the parade was punctuated by a Celebration of Independence float that featured Lady Liberty and Uncle Sam.
So there you go. Right
Yeah.
there. I think there was a color back there, but maybe not.
Yeah. And then one particularly unique aspect of the parade was its soundtrack, which blended the sound of an antique band organ with a modern synthesizer. The music featured new arrangements of "Oh Susanna" and "Turkey in the Straw," which was recorded by a 300-pipe 19th century military trumpet organ called the Sadie Mae of St. Louis at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, legendary composing duo, the Sherman Brothers, were hired to write the original song of the parade called "The Glorious Fourth."
I really wish that I knew what the purpose of this giant sandwich was.
Because it's actually so cool.
It's giant. I mean, look, it's like almost as tall as any of the buildings in the Main Street.
I know.
Which it has to be when everybody's 8 feet tall.
Right. That looks like Mark Twain.
It does. Mark Twain and the American Adventure is much better than that.
Yeah. It's a much better representation.
It's a really interesting float with a car, boat, and a train on it.
Yeah, I know.
But it was very cool. And you should have seen it in color. Quoting Jamie Johnson.
Yes.
There's our music reference for the day.
The big head things were just a little unique.
They all were.
I know.
We do have, and I probably should put them in here, just trying to get them. I probably still can. We have pictures of Betsy Ross and I believe Ben Franklin, but I know Betsy Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say now we're in like a very severe thunderstorm warning, so if we go dead all of a sudden,
Yeah, you'll know why.
we could lose power. We don't know. Everything's on battery backup, but it may not help. So
Yeah.
we'll be here as long as we can.
Yeah. Actually, not the rain. So,
Go ahead.
okay. Sorry, I moved things around here. Apologize. I was not prepared to do it. Sorry, my screen's jumbled up. Why don't you continue for a second? Because my screen's got all messed up.
So now we get gigantic fireworks shows and the lighted castle.
Mm-hmm. The castle's pretty cool.
The castle's beautiful.
I know. And then
Fireworks.
So there is a brief history of the 4th of July fireworks. The red, white, and blue show first debuted at Magic Kingdom back in 1999. It was, as you'd expect from Disney, an all-out patriotic extravaganza, complete with music and fireworks outside Cinderella's castle. Starting in 2008, guests experienced a new show, It's the current one, Disney's Celebrate America, a 4th of July concert in the sky. They actually live stream it as well for people who can't see it in person. Then also at Epcot, there was a special 4th of July edition to Illuminations, Reflections of Earth, called The Heartbeat of Freedom, that they had up until when Illuminations ended. But now this year, Epcot is going to celebrate the 4th of July with a special tag following the Nighttime Spectacular Harmonious. It's expected to be similar to the Heartbeat of Freedom tag, which was previously performed, and it's going to include fireworks launched behind the American Adventure and barges from within the lagoon for a suitably impressive Big Bang finale. And it's going to be after Harmonious at 9 o'clock on July 4th only.
So we have heard, no, we have seen that they are also going to light up Spaceship Earth.
Yes. They were, I guess, working on it. We're not sure of all the specific details.
That's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd seen a picture, which did not come over to my computer for some reason.
Right.
But we've seen, there's actually a video online.
Mm-hmm.
The most magical podcast on Earth took a video from one of the hotels, probably Riviera, because they were very high.
Yeah, probably.
You got a pretty good shot. It's going to be pretty cool. So all lit up, red, white, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
All of that. So can't wait to see that this weekend.
I know. I'm very excited.
We need to find out if that's really only going to be on the 4th.
Yeah. Because if so, we may just have to stay late. We can't, I know.
Yeah.
So
I have to be back in Orlando Tuesday morning.
do you really? Bummer.
So kind of weird, but yes, I do.
Yeah.
So
that's the cool celebration they're going to be doing.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything associated with Hollywood Studios as far as, because they're not really doing fireworks at Hollywood Studios. So, but they've only identified Epcot and Magic Kingdom for.
I do have one other cool picture.
Oh, please share.
So this is from the Laughing Place. But here we are almost 50 years later, and still got Mickey and Donald and Goofy dressed up in their Fife and Drum outfit.
Well, they put merch out with that same.
Yeah, they're selling a bunch of it right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're on great stuff.
I know, it's actually kind of creepy. I kind of like it. Mm-hmm. There's a rain jacket. Mm-hmm. That's the front of it, and then I put also a picture of the back of it on there. Oh, that's the back of it.
Okay.
Thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah. It is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. And it has a hood on. And there's a sleeveless shirt.
Old school.
Mm-hmm.
Old school tank top.
Yep.
I feel like, it's like Dazed and Confused era.
It is. Let's just cut off the sleeves.
Yeah.
And I thought this one was kind of cool.
That's a cool shirt.
Mm-hmm. I like it with the stripes on the arms. And it has that original pattern on it, which was
the old original logo.
mm-hmm. From the 1776 She's never going to live that down. No, right.
Easy to do.
Yeah, it is.
So we talked about it on last week's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny, how are you?
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah, so we talked about it on last week's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got, of course, it's a holiday, so they have a foodie's guide.
Of course they do. Why would you not?
Yeah. It's you can tell from this picture, it's a lot of sweet stuff.
Yeah.
Like mostly sweet stuff.
I think they have like one meal listed.
Right? Whoa. You probably got to as much as everybody complains, you probably got to give him a chance without a pandemic.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of understand it.
Yeah.
Plus, it's awful hard for the board to admit a mistake,
Exactly.
especially with the stock doing what it's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you got here?
All right. So this is the berry available at Columbia Harbor House. Berry shortcake topped with berries and whipped cream. I think it looks delicious. I would get that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Where is that?
That's at Columbia Harbor House.
Okay.
And then let's see here. Let me get to the pictures. And then obviously red velvet cookie ice cream sandwich. Pretty standard. That's at Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, which makes sense.
Yeah.
It's ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is actually ice cream, not just a glob of marshmallow like the one
right
we did last year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually ice cream. But red velvet cookie ice cream sandwich. So
we've never had ice cream in Plaza Ice Cream Parlor. I mean, I don't, it's not different than most of the other places, but
you're correct. We have not. I ate there for the first time when I went over and met
Plaza Restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never eaten it.
It was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. And the inside kind of reminded me of Crystal Palace as far as the design of it. So it was kind of nice.
Cool.
Yeah. As I digress. Then this is Hollywood Studios has some things.
Okay.
It's an apple pie cupcake. It's a yellow cupcake filled with an apple pie filling topped with salted caramel buttercream and cinnamon streusel and garnished with rainbow sprinkles and red and white wiki ears.
So it looks better than I expected from the description.
Yeah. Actually looks pretty good, I think. Then let's see here. It's at the ABC Commissary and the Trolley Car Cafe. It's red and white and blue raspberry frangipane. Is that how you say it?
Yeah. So, Tony Ann, I've heard that too, but you have to bring your own.
Oh, yes, you do. And you just set it down. Yeah. Then at
For those who don't know, go back to the Disney Crush podcast like a year ago.
It was about then, wasn't it?
It was probably around a year ago.
Yeah, I think it was. And at Woody's Lunchbox, there's a 4th of July lunchbox tart. It's cherry pie filling, vanilla fondant, and star sprinkles.
I want to go back to that frangipane.
Okay, hold on, my mouse died. There it goes.
It looks, well, it looks different. The one they had
Thank you.
at, what are we in right now? Flower and Garden?
Yes.
So Food and Wine
Mm-hmm.
was not that good.
No, it really wasn't.
This looks better. I think because there's less colors in it, it looks better to me.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that one was not very good.
I'm not sure this is going to be a must-do because the one at Epcot was not great.
Yeah. No, it really wasn't. And that was the one at
That's it. It was arts. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it's right because it was all the different colors.
Yeah, and it was really heavy and it was not very good.
Yeah. And it was dry.
Yeah. All right. Also at Woody's Lunchbox, it's a lunchbox parfait, blue raspberry gelatin, whipped cream, strawberry gelatin, fresh strawberries, and blueberries for the kids.
For the kids, I'm getting that.
Yes, Tony, and it was the same place
It
as
was
the fig.
because we got the popcorn bucket and the cake.
Yes.
And the tomato soup and grilled cheese.
Yes.
which was mostly bread.
Yeah, it was like sprinkles of shredded cheese on it.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. All right. Then at the Connections Cafe, it actually looks much cuter than it sounded. The Connections Cafe, 4th of July, liege waffle, brioche dough with pearl sugar. And
So
obviously,
I think this is actually at Connections Eatery.
yes, they listed cafe in there, but that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they call it off, but there's actually signs on different sides. But I know at the Connections Eatery, we had that liege donut.
Mm-hmm.
And that seems more like a Disney thing than a, like, are they making waffles? I said donut.
Yeah.
Are they making waffles to give to Starbucks to sell? I don't think so.
Probably not. Yeah, Jen, I think Scott's just going to go ahead and eat it just because he wants that one, the Jello parfait.
This looked good.
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, the little parfaits they used to have at KFC was like the treat we got when we had KFC.
Okay.
Remember those? Yes. So I love me a parfait, especially if there's like not granola and stuff with it.
I like the granola and parfaits. Oh, okay. All right. At the Fife and Drum, the American Dream. It's a frozen Fanta wild cherry vanilla ice cream.
That's not what this is.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. Wrong thing. This is the Sunshine Seasons. It's the red, white, and blue cake pops. It's a red velvet cake inside of those.
I don't see a picture of this drink, the American Dream.
It's down 2. I think it's this one.
Oh, okay.
This is at Fife and Drum. It's frozen Fanta wild cherry, vanilla ice cream, and frozen Fanta blue raspberry slushy. So it would be the one on the right.
Yeah, okay. Any other ones of fizzy wine?
Yeah, and it might be farther down. Oh, it is. That's the one I think it.
Exactly.
What?
Everyone likes parfait. That will
Okay.
take us back to something I said last week too.
Which was what?
I bet we don't ever see a live action Shrek remake.
Probably. Why?
Well, because we were talking about them, Disney making all these live action remakes of movies they've already made.
Yeah.
But they don't do that to Shrek.
Probably
It's
not.
not Disney, but
Yeah. Probably not. All right. This is from Disney Springs at Amorette's. It's an apple pie eclair filled with white chocolate, cinnamon apple mousse, garnished with whipped caramel, white ganache, cinnamon apples, and crispy pearls. That seems really overly sweet.
it looks really good now that I've seen it.
Okay.
Like, I'm all about that.
Yeah. Thank you, Tom. We're very sorry about the bolts too.
You know, Tom, we were talking about it today. I'm not gonna name that thing there. We were talking about it today. They played like 70 playoff games the last 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
which is a whole nother season
Yeah.
in the last 3 years. So they were tired. And
Yeah. And Avalanche
on the
Series.
radio today, they were going through the injuries, like serious injuries.
Yeah.
Like the whole team.
Is badly.
Yeah. They were, it hit them.
Yeah.
Finally.
They still rock though. I mean, they were still amazing.
They were in all but the one game. So
I know. They really were. I think that was the game we went and watched at the first game, right? Yeah, it was the first game. Second game.
game 2, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's get here. All right. Not pictured. That's just really not even worth it here.
Oh, what I do want to say about the Sinclair thing. Is
Yes.
Everything at Amorette's is good.
No, it is. And
So
it's
we're gonna
good
have to try
quality.
that.
Well, we're going to be right. We're at Disney Springs. I mean, we're right there.
Yeah.
At the resorts, there are several items here. All right. So the picture, going back to this picture, at various pool bars, the way it's described here, available at various pool bars and lounges across the resorts. Sparkling strawberry. It's Prosecco and strawberry puree garnished with a strawberry. So that's the other one there.
Okay.
And then apparently they make also so maybe that picture may not. That's not what?
That's not the Stars and Stripes.
Oh, okay. But also at the resorts, they have a Stars and Stripes. It's Bacardi raspberry rum blended with flavors of coconut, pineapple, and raspberry puree, topped with a float of blue curacao.
It could be, but I don't know what the light would be in that.
I'm not sure either. So still sounds pretty good though.
Yeah. Sounds very sweet.
Yes, it does. Not pictured at pretty much all of the All-Stars is a firecracker push-up pop, layers of strawberry cake and lemon buttercream with sprinkles.
So that actually sounds good, but I'm not going all the way over there for it.
No. Unnecessary.
That sounds too tough.
Yes. Then at the Art of Animation and Pop Century, they have the Star Spangled Cupcake. It's a yellow cupcake filled with watermelon, basil curd, and lemon buttercream and white chocolate stars.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I have to move things here. And at Beach Club and Yacht Club is the Berry Blast Trifle, layers of strawberry mousse, blueberry compost, and vanilla cake crumbles and whipped cream.
That's not a real trifle.
No.
Because there's no ground meat in it.
You want friends there. You're so cute.
I don't see any jam.
Oh.
I don't see meat.
I
Go back in.
okay.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. It looks okay. It looks like, I know it's not, but it looks like cheesecake on top of like red velvet cake.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of is.
Okay. All right. Sorry, my screen.
So at the boardwalk, oh, you know why it looks like cheesecake? Because that's what it is. That's not a trifle.
Oh.
That is the Freedom Cheesecake, which is a red velvet brownie base, vanilla cheesecake, sweet cream, crisp pearls, and white chocolate garnish. That's why it looks like cheesecake on top of a red velvet cake.
Because it is.
Yeah.
So apparently I didn't have the right picture. My apologies.
This is the Independence Day cupcake, which is a cinnamon cupcake, apple pie filling, and vanilla mascarpone cream. So, because this was something we talked about last week, I can't remember who it was, but somebody did not like the fact that they take yellow cupcakes and put all kinds of blue and green icing on them. So here's the cinnamon cupcake. It's not white. So we got that going for us.
There we go.
And I don't know what that is.
I'm not sure what that is either. Oh no, I believe that's that's not what I think it is.
No, so hopefully we'll get back to it.
Yeah, we'll get back to that.
This is at the Centertown Market at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, the Caribbean Sticky Ribs. Orange chili sticky spare ribs with crispy tostones. That's not either. but that's ribs.
Yeah, that might be. I'm not sure where that one is.
Can you figure out where we are because nothing's in order now?
Yes. Okay, actually, that one is. I did find it here. That one is at the Port Orleans French Quarter in Riverside.
What is that one?
Oh.
It's not the cupcakes. Read the description so I can find the picture.
Okay.
We can't just sit here and sign.
Okay. This one I'm actually looking for it here.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not sure which one that is.
This is out of order. Here's that thing with the slushies and the vanilla ice cream. So apparently that other drink was the one with the rum and all of that.
Yes.
And that looks way less attractive now that I've seen that.
Yes, it does. All right. So this cupcake shows that it is the berry blast. This one.
Can you click the picture? Because I don't know where you are.
Yeah, the picture is up. The berry blast trifle.
Okay, gotcha.
It's layers of strawberry mousse, blueberry compost, vanilla cake crumbles, and whipped cream. And that is at the Beach Club and Yacht Club.
Okay.
Then the one below it there, that is actually at Port Orleans, Riverside, and French Quarter. It is sweet and spicy ribs. It's tender pork ribs with sweet and spicy barbecue sauce, cowboy beans, corn on the cob, and coleslaw.
Okay.
There we go.
Cool.
And this is the
4th of July layer cake.
right layers of red velvet cake with white and blue buttercream filled with patriotic sprinkles surprise.
So I don't know how big these are, but that just seems like it's so rich and sweet that we need to share it.
Yes, I would agree with that. Then at Riviera, they have the 4th of July firecracker, milk chocolate mousse with Morello cherries. That looks really good.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because it's a chocolate mousse, so it's not quite as heavy.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. That was the patriotic wave.
That is the American dream.
Ah, okay.
And I'm not positive what that one is.
I'm not positive either.
Some of this stuff is at the Contemporary to
Mm-hmm.
Grand Floridian, the Gasparilla Island Grill, Contemporary Campo Cafe.
Right.
Things that we don't have pictures for. Oh, this one is the lemon mousse cake.
Ooh, that sounds
Lemon
good.
cake and white chocolate lemon mousse with a blueberry compote center and a chocolate star decor. That's at Roaring Fork at Wilderness Lodge.
Oh.
And we're going to Wilderness Lodge, so we'll have to have that
I think we will.
when we go to the Territory Lounge.
Mm-hmm. I think we will do that.
And that's about it, because we don't even have any plans for this week. Like, literally, we have 2 ADRs. And
Yeah.
one's at Focus that we made like 2 hours ago.
Yeah. And I think the other one we made yesterday, because I was just like, we probably should just have something.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is. Rose and Crown or something?
Yeah, I think it's Rose and Crown for Saturday. Like a late lunch, I believe.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Mm-hmm. Gonna kind of try.
None were that important, but
yeah. Except the Oga's one's now important.
Yeah, because of when it is.
Yes. So, but yeah, so we're kind of doing the.
Yeah, we're doing the no plan is what we're doing.
I know, which is so unlike
and
us.
hang out with Jen.
Mm-hmm.
For 2 days. And
yep.
Be away from the dogs and away from work.
Yes, and celebrate our wonderful country.
Yeah, that's our plan.
Mm-hmm. Have a few,
Hopefully, if they haven't screwed it up, we're going to go to Bay Lake Tower
on the 3rd.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm a little nervous now that it's not going to be open because they're opening a week later. Actually, they're opening like the 8th, right?
Yes, for the private event.
Private event.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy expensive.
Yes. And it's sold out in like 10 minutes.
So did the $110,000 tour. Like, it's insane. But the people that have that money still.
Yes, they do.
I don't really have anything else for tonight.
I know. It's kind of,
Well, we're trying to fight through work and get to Friday.
True.
Still got shirts to make and all of that.
We do have shirts to make.
Yeah, throw them a bone, give them some of our money for their defeat. I don't remember why, because it's like a 5 o'clock thing. It's not like we're gonna be there for the fireworks.
No, it's like a 3:20 reservation.
Yeah, it's just there.
Yeah, just food. It was a reservation, and sure, why not?
We actually did Sunday morning decide that maybe we should make some reservations in case we got hungry.
And
we actually planned. We were gonna all right, we're gonna go all places we've never been before. And then all the places we haven't been before, the menu was just kind of like, okay, that's why we haven't been.
True. That is true.
I'm trying not to go and spend $1,000.
Yeah. I mean,
on food. So
yeah. Go and do fun.
And we'll go buy a bunch of public subs and drink around the world.
Yeah. Bring some, Uncle Dave's water, and here we go.
So anyway, I guess we'll wrap up for tonight.
Yeah, if anybody has any fun suggestions for us to do, let us know on our Facebook.
Yeah.
Sure. Something fun, different. I think one thing I would like to do is go to Disney Springs and do that free VR thing. Yeah.
The VR thing that we can literally do in our living room.
Well,
like literally can do it in our living room.
I was just thinking, get out of the heat.
Yeah, no, it'd be cool. And it's, something that we could share.
Yes.
So, so I guess we're going to say goodnight. And,
make it a little short. That's okay. It's a holiday week.
Holiday week.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really weird. Like, we're dead at work this week because nobody wants to tear their golf course up right before the 4th. But
right.
Next week we get busy.
Yeah, I'm super busy. So,
and I'm still recovering from my tragic 8-hour trip back from Naples, 160 miles.
I know. I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah. Well, like I said last night, at least you didn't have a job this morning.
That is true.
It would have made it even worse.
Yep. So, good night, everybody. We'll see you on Facebook. And
yes.
Tomorrow night on the Zoom thingy.
Yep. Thank you very much for joining.
Podcast will get out probably tomorrow. So, as long as I have time to edit it.
Yes.
So. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you. Happy 4th of July.